Are you secretly spending hours replaying conversations in your head wondering how others see you? Are you mentally exhausted waiting for external validation before you can finally feel at peace with your own decisions? And does the mere thoughts of someone questioning your career path or life choices make your stomach tighten? If so, let me be clear with you. Stop. Stop to control what was never yours to control, because the road of managing other people's opinions leads straight to burnout. There is only one exit ramp, the one simple but deeply uncomfortable truth that leads to emotional freedom. It's called the let them theory. Welcome back to Journey with Jenny. Today we are unpacking our third book, The Let Them Theory, easily one of the most counterintuitive and powerful idea in our 100-book journey, focused on reducing anxiety. True freedom isn't about being understood, praised, or universally approved of. It's all about allowing others to have their own opinions and reactions without feeling the need to manage, defend, or correct them. And for many of us who are approaching 40, especially in a fast-paced, high-pressure environment like China, this idea hits a nerve. Because we carry an invisible burden, the expectation to get everything right. But here the truth most of us never question. That weight isn't imposed by others, it's self-imposed. And the book breaks this down into 3 concepts that help you finally put it down. So let's start with the biggest mental trap we all fall into. First one, the illusion of universal approval. Deep down, many of us hold this quiet, irrational belief. If I just explain myself better, if I perform well enough, if I adjust my behavior one more time, then everyone will finally understand and agree with me. Does this sound familiar to you? It feels reasonable, it feels mature, but it's completely false. The pursuit of universal approval is one of the most exhausting energy drains of adult life. Think about people who criticize you for leaving a stable, high-paying job to start a bakery. They are not actually judging the bakery. They are projecting their fear of financial instability. They are not evaluating your path. They are revealing their anxiety. And this is where the let them theory draws a hard line. Other people's reaction belong to them. Your job is not to become their therapist, not their life coach, not their emotional regulator. Your only task is to let them have that opinion. Trying to control other reaction is like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands, exhausting and pointless. And once you stop chasing the smoke, you suddenly realize how much energy you still have for your own fire. But awareness alone isn't enough. Knowing approval is impossible doesn't stop emotional bleed. That's why we need a second concept, the real protective mechanism, which is psychological fences and non-negotiable zone. So how do you stop other people's anxiety from leaking into your own self-worth? You build psychological fences. These are internal boundaries that separate your inner world from their emotional reactions. Most people don't have fences at all. When someone gives you an unwanted opinion, as for example, an aunt commenting on your relationship status, a colleague questioning your work ethic, that opinion lands right in the middle of their emotional living room. Chaos ensues. The let them approach teaches you something different. You notice the comment, you recognize the emotional behind it, but you don't let it cross the fence. Internally, it sounds like this. I see that my aunt is worried about my future. That worry belongs to her. My decision remains solid. This isn't cold, it's emotional hygiene. You don't owe everyone a defense. You don't need to correct every misunderstanding. If your former colleague think you're lazy for leaving the 996 grind, your fence holds this truth. I know I am prioritizing health and family. Their interpretation is inaccurate and I don't need to fix it. That protected space is your non-negotiable zone. Your value, your self-knowledge, your direction. When you shift from defend and control to acknowledge and release, you reclaim an incredible amount of energy. But nowhere is this harder to practice than with family, which bridges us to the most emotionally charged concept of all. The concept 3, redefending love through self-respect. Many people misunderstand the let them theory as emotional detachment. It's not. It's actually a higher form of love, one rooted in self-respect. So in traditional cultures, especially Chinese culture, the fear of disappointing family, often always the desire of being yourself. We confuse love with compliances, but here is the uncomfortable truth. You can't love someone deeply and still disagree with their version of your life. The myth of obligation tells us if they disapprove, love will disappear. Reality is different. Mature love survives disappointment. Applying let them to family sounds like this. I understand why you are worried. I appreciate your concern, and this is still the path I am choosing. There will be discomfort, there will be emotional pressure, there might be silence or criticism. Your job is not to manage it, your job is to hold the line. When you stop regulating their emotions, they are forced to process their own emotion. And more often than not, they adjust. Now, let me tell you what I've seen from my own life. As someone approaching 40 in a society that loves timelines and checklists, I see this play out every day. Marriage, children, career status. If you don't let them think what they want, you become frozen. What saved me wasn't intelligence or speed. It was patience. The patience to let other people be uncomfortable while I stayed grounded. The patience is confidence. The real confidence isn't loud. It doesn't argue. It stays. If anxiety is running your life, remember, stop trying to win arguments that only exist in other people's mind. Your peace is worth more than temporary approval. Okay, remember, let them worry, let them misunderstand, let them talk. Emotional freedom comes when you fully own your inner world. So this is a daily practice, letting go of a leash you didn't even know you were holding. So here is my question for you. What choice are you making today that you are going to confidently let them talk about? Tell me in the comments. And if this resonates with you, please subscribe my channel and walk this journey with me. I will see you in the next book.